Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Plays, where we are going to play another game of Blood Bowl 2 with our team, the Wild Animals. Now, we've had some good luck lately and our opponents hasn't really wanted to play full games against us. So we actually got some free, well not free, we had to play like 8 turns, but we managed to get SPP from getting 2 MVPs in this game, and as a result our low-level new Blitzer Wolverine has gotten 2 MVPs and gotten a level up, without actually having to do anything. Also Cougar has leveled up, but first let's see if we can't get something on Wolverine. What will we roll? We will roll a 6, and we can choose to get Tackle or maybe Mighty Blow. I think Mighty Blow is what we need. We lost one Mighty Blow Blitzer before. He also had strength and guard, but I think Mighty Blow might be nice because we'd like to punch our opponents out. That's usually what gets us the quick wins. So validate that and go back. So there we have 2 Blitzers with Mighty Blow, and then we have 2 of them with Tackle. One of them with extra strength, one of them with extra movement, and now he's gonna get something else as well. So let's see what he gets. Cougar. Roll the dice. Another general. Standard level up. We don't need to pick a general skill. We could pick Dauntless, make him a better chance when he hits strength 4 and strength 5 guys. We could also pick Guard to have him help out on the line, but I think I want to keep our Black Orcs on the line, not necessarily use our 3 strength guys. We could get Mighty Blow for him as well, then we would have both Tackle and Mighty Blow. Is there anything else we need? We already have Kick. Kick of Return is not really useful, even though he has 7 movements, so we might be good for him. Maybe we should get Frenzy on him. With his extra mobility he might be able to push some guys out. Just as an option. Then we would need to keep track of him, of course. It's one more thing to keep in mind. I already forgot that we had Guard on one of our Black Orcs in the last game. Fend, not that useful if you're not a lineman. It is useful to keep Frenzy off you and Pylon off you. Maybe I should get Dauntless. But we already have 4 strength people that can deal with strong guys. I think I'll go for another Mighty Blow. We already have Tackle, so Tackle and Mighty Blow would definitely get those elves, put those elves in place. So there we go. We have a few extra levels. We're gonna be even higher in team value. We have exactly the amount of money which is allowed before counting as extra team value. We have 1870 now. That's pretty high. Maybe we can reach 20,000. No, probably not. But 2,000 might be possible. Let's see if we can find an opponent. Also, has been a while since we played Chaos now, actually. So I'm gonna jinx it and say it was a while since we played Chaos. Maybe we'll find a good, strong Chaos team with 2,500 team value or something. Okay, well, we're not finding anything. It's gonna take a little while. I guess the higher your team value gets, the harder it is to find someone of the appropriate level who you can play against. But we have all day here, right? We don't have anything important to do today. We're just sitting around watching YouTube anyway. We might as well wait for the automatic opponent finder. Here we go. We find another Lizardmen team. Let's see if this lizard wants to play. He had 1900. Oh, 3 journeymen. That's a lot. Look at his cash. Why do you have that much cash if you are 3 journeymen? Wow, we're gonna get lots of extra money here because the journeyman is gonna be skinks, and each of those costs 60,000. So he actually has 2,080 team value if you count the journeyman. Maybe he's saving up for the level 4 stadium upgrade. That's the only thing I can think of. That costs 400,000, and you have to sort of keep the cash around until then. You can't buy it in installments or anything. Doesn't give you anything, but it looks pretty nice. It's a huge stadium. Looks like he's considering what to do with his cash, or he's not. Maybe he stepped away while his game was searching for an opponent. Either way, he's taking his time. Might just be connection issues. Or maybe he's planning to just concede this game and get his guys back. Maybe they're just out for one game or something. That's why he has 3 journeymen for this. Journeymen. The journeymen will be skinks, as I mentioned. So you can hear the timer, I'm sure. Alright, so he's not gonna get anything. So we got actually 210,000 petty cash. With that much money, I think I will get... I was gonna get a wizard anyway, but now I might actually get Halfling Master Chef instead. Yeah, let's get the Halfling Master Chef and save some money for the next time. So validate that. We'll steal some of his rerolls. Maybe, if the Halfling Master Chef doesn't roll 0 6 times in a row. Or, you know, it's a 50-50 chance 3 times per half to steal a reroll. If you win all 3 coin flips, you steal 3 rerolls. If you lose all 3, you don't steal anything. So, wow, he already... Nagaroth. He already has the huge stadium. Or is this the level 3 one? Let's say hello. No, this is the largest stadium, so I don't know what he's saving up for. Seems like he has most of his sources intact, so maybe it was only Skinks that was injured. That's pretty common, I suppose. Also, let's have a look and see. If 3 of his skinks are level 1, then he has to have pretty good sources. Luckily we won the kick-off. So... no, that's a level 1 source. This guy has Mighty Blow and Thick Skull, so we won't get injured. This one is also level 1. Oh, and these are probably the... no? Of course they are not. This guy has taken 2 movement allowance injuries, so he's only a Black Orc now. More or less. He has Frenzy though, so we have to look out for him. This guy has taken armor value and movement injuries. He has a guard. The Croxigore is also new. So where's all his team value coming from? It's not from extra players. This guy has extra armor value and Mighty Blow. The Skink stand. This is a loner skink. This is... oh well, all his team value must be coming from all that money, I suppose. This guy has taken movement allowance damage. That's not what you want for a skink. But he has a sneaky git, so he might try to foul us. And these are also... they're just called skink. Really? Skink, skink, and skink. Okay. Well, that's not as frightening as I thought. I was looking at 20k team value and I thought, wow, that much, and 3 of the skinks are gonna be level 1 and no extra players. He's gonna have some very high level players. But apparently not. He does have 5 rerolls now. That's quite a bit, and that's after we stole 2 of them, so he had 7 rerolls. There's his team value. Okay. Wonder if he has a lot of what do you call them? Assistant coaches and cheerleaders as well. Alright, well, that shouldn't be that bad then. And it doesn't look like he's here at even. So we'll try to knock these 3 guys down. And then, I don't know. Hopefully he'll get back so we don't have to wait for him every turn. Let's put the troll in there for the +1 guard. Then we put our guard black orc in there to +1 guard. This guy has guard as well, so it would be the same. This guy does not have guard. So we could put a black orc up here and a black orc over here, I suppose. They do have block, yes. And this guy has extra armor. And this guy has thick skull. They're gonna be difficult to hit, but fortunately for him, the standard setup for Lizardmen is not that bad. So the fact that he actually missed using his setup roll is not horrible for him. His skinks are all protected, so we can't really blitz one of them. We could blitz this black orc, I suppose, with our 4-strength blitzer. Or maybe if we use these guys and someone else. There's our 4-strength. Let's put him over here then. We could. Well, I don't want to reach the skink really. Let's do it like this. Also, we have a range, so it's going to be more difficult picking up the ball. Hopefully, we can handle that. Or we can have the weather change when we kick off. Yeah, he hasn't given any sign of being alive yet. But also, it's not counting down for him being disconnected. So he's probably online, but he's walked away from his computer, maybe, or something else. So there's the kickoff. Now he gets a free turn. Okay, well, we better get back now. If he's just stalling, he's gonna at least want to use his blitz. So we're gonna have to wait 2 minutes here, maybe. I didn't really set up for the blitz here. Was that him clicking, or was that just a regular roar? Right, so let's have a better look. Maybe they have niggling injuries as well. They do. This guy has a niggling injury. Movement, armor value, and a niggling injury. He's been through the ringer. This guy then, he has 2 movement allowance injuries. So he's down to 4 movements. And then that was all his injured guys, right? The skink, no, the skink also has an injury. That's just movement allowance, okay. Smashed hip, smashed hip. Can you get a 3rd smashed hip? Lose another movement allowance? How many hips do you have? Smashed hip and fractured skull. And a damaged back. Yeah, it definitely looks like he's not present here. He's AFK or something similar. Well, if this goes on all game, it will be a very boring waiting game. Quite literally a waiting game. Of course, we would probably not lose it, but it might not be make for very entertaining footage for you to watch. I'm not sure what I can do about that. I don't really want to skip games either. I've shown every game I've had with this team. It would be kind of weird if I just said, oh well, I played a game, but it wasn't very interesting, so I skipped it, and well, that player you liked, he actually died. Sorry. I think that would make the viewers kind of irritated at least. So, let's punch his Saurus, shall we? Thank you. Follow on that. Now we should have +1 here. Punch his Croxigore. Well done. Follow on that. Break armor. He's stunned. And then we have this one. Mighty Blow. Get him down. Follow. No armor break. Alright, let's try to get perhaps not the armor 10 Saurus. Should we go for this guy instead? Can I get around there to hit the skink? I can actually. Okay, I'm gonna hit the skink then. 7 movement, of course. Wasn't that my plan? Looks like it. So there we go. Tackle. You don't need to follow. I don't want to stand next to the Croxy ball in case he gets back here. Alright, let's try and get the ball here. The furthest we can move is to here, so let's put the goblin right there. And let's move the lineman back there as well somewhere. And then let's put up... Well, if he's gonna miss the next turn, then we could actually move up and punch him, but I don't know if I want to play as if that's what's gonna happen. Sorry, what's gonna happen here. So instead, I'm gonna set up kind of a line to block him from getting to our ball carrier. Then let's try this, even though it's raining. 50%. Well, we got it. Yeah, it's difficult for us with 3 agility to get the ball. I don't think I would be trying any passes. Be pretty silly. If I knew he wouldn't be coming back and that he would only all his turns would time out, then I could try to farm some SPP by making some passes. But again, it's not really a fun way to play the game. Get your SPP from that. The problem we have is that if he's not gonna get back, then none of his players gonna stand up. And, well, we can just run through and score touchdowns on them. That's not very fun either. It's be a pretty boring game. So what I think I'll do this. If you're still watching here, I'm gonna put in a little bit of a comment here as one of the, well, those, what do you call them, subtitles? No, sort of a in video text comment right here maybe. I can't see it now, of course, and that'll tell you if this guy gets back or if actually the whole game is like this, so you'll know that if you want to keep watching or if you want to fast forward. I might even put in a timestamp there to tell you at what point does this guy come back. It did say waiting for opponent there, so maybe he did something. So at least you will now know if this guy comes back or not. If he doesn't come back, I won't blame you if you actually skip this video and perhaps watch one of my older games if you haven't watched them all already. Or maybe you could check out one of my other series. Game of GeoGuessr, maybe. I mean, even GeoGuessr is more interesting than this, right? Okay. Well, at this point, I think I'm gonna assume that he won't be coming back. And I will try to move my guys into tackle positions. Maybe that's his plan. Not gonna do it and going for it. Instead, everyone's gonna be over here. Maybe we can try the goblin toss. Have to do one going for it. I'm gonna blitz this skink first. Wow, what a time to roll double skulls, right? That'll work. Alright, sidestep. So he's gonna have to choose what side to step to. But if he's not choosing, what one will you pick then? I'm gonna click here and see if it picks that one. Else I'm just thinking it'll be this one. So that's number 1 in the... Yeah, okay. So stay where you are. Okay, he didn't get injured. So I'm gonna stand over here then. So I can punch one next turn. And then the goblin will try to go over here. One going for it. Alright, that worked. So next turn we could... Well, we have this guy to worry about. Well, we're not in a hurry. Are we? So I haven't put my guys in the best position here. But I'm kind of expecting him to not come back at this point. Something's happened. Maybe he logged out and it didn't register. Or maybe he's just walked away from the computer and is now watching a movie or gone to sleep. Forgot he was signed up. Maybe the batteries in his mouse died. And he's still running around the house trying to find new batteries. But that, I think he could use his keyboard to say that. And he hasn't talked either, so... Well, touchdowns are coming. The studio wizard has promised me at least one before the final whistle. I think that's true. Actually, trying the goblin throw here is really stupid. We might just injure our goblin unnecessarily. It will allow us to score more touchdowns. Our goblins might get a ton of levels, but do we really want to level our goblin like that? It's kind of cheating in a way. Let's say we get... if we manage to score touchdowns, let's say we score... what will be 8 touchdowns with the goblin throws during the 16 turns. He would get 24 SPP and gain 2 levels. Waiting for opponent. Maybe he's back. Maybe not. Alright. Well, let's... I can't really do much else than keep playing. Now, if I were to blitz that guy, I could try the goblin toss, but I'm not gonna try the goblin toss. Instead, let's have a look. Who needs SPP? Probably our black orcs, like Giraffe. So we should probably try to get him to score. The loner skinks we can tackle. So who wants SPP here? Goblin? Well, I'm not gonna pass it then. Well, it's not very interesting. I'm just gonna push everyone down and then score, I suppose. Strange that it doesn't give him the timeout and sort of, you know, give him an automatic concede here, but I mean, he's not doing this on purpose. If someone was stalling on purpose, they would let all their turns go 2 minutes, but they would still do something. Right, so we have this guy to punch. This guy to punch. Everyone else is already down. No point in fouling, really, because they don't pose a threat anyway, unless they stand back up. And I don't really want to foul a few now and then have him come back, and it's already a few more people down. Even the commentators are boring. You can't turn off this text, by the way. Not that I've seen. Maybe we should try to score with the goblin. Or with this blitzer. He would level up if he scored once. So let's give it to Wolf and have him score. No point in leveling up Gorilla, he's already level 5. Black orcs are the ones that would be ideal to get the ball on. So maybe on our future attempts we will try to get the giraffe perhaps some SPP if this continues. So let's do this. Let's move Wolf. We can actually move him all the way into the end zone, but I don't want to fail. That's not good enough. Let's reroll that. We have rerolls. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be in much danger here. I'm gonna keep it at 2 die blocks. Put this guy over here, and this one go down. If it's a push, we still have another chance. There we go. Don't really need to do much else. Move some guys over here. Gonna move this guy so these skinks can't get up and stop us. Same with the goblin over here. And then I'm gonna try to run into the end zone. Works. And then I'm gonna run up and hand the ball over. Only have 50% to catch it, but yeah, I failed, and the ball actually bounced out and went all the way back near our troll. That's annoying. Yeah, so probably another two more minutes of waiting. Then we're gonna have to run all the way back here and pick it up, or try to pick it up with the goblin and throw it back up here. Maybe this guy can do it. He has more movement. Same agility though. Move one of these guys in as well. Three, 4, 5, yeah. Need someone next to the troll, in case we need to actually do something here. So another 2 minutes passes by. This is a contender for the most exciting video of 2015. Will the lizards move? Will the troll ever stop scratching his head? I don't know. Also, the weather is bad. I'd like to think that the stands are empty, not because of me actually turning them off to save some computer power, but because this is actually just such a boring game that no one actually came to watch it. All right. let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to pick the ball up, run as far as I can, throw a pass to, well, I don't know, maybe to the thrower. We only have a 50% chance to pick this up. No. Okay, let's use the reroll. Okay, we got it. Now pass it to, I don't know, either of these guys. Oh, come on. It's more difficult to score here than it is in a normal game. Okay, the ball went back again. And it's our opponent's turn. Would be kind of annoying if he got back now and said, "Ooh, oops, sorry," and then he just stood up and took the ball and ran and scored and won the game. We can't even score when Noah's playing against us. It's horrible. Maybe I should have just scored the first touchdown and then started to think about who's scoring. I mean, we could be punching these guys on the next kickoff by now. I suppose it's not really nice of us to injure his players to get our SPP. It's more nice of us to get it through scoring touchdowns. I mean, he's not here to defend himself, so does he deserve to get his players injured for this? It's not like he's at fault, probably. He's probably turned his game off, but for some reason it hasn't logged him out, and it kept him in the queue to play a game. So he's gonna come back next time and see. Oh, why is my level 5 player suddenly dead? Why do I miss a player, and why does this guy have an injury? It's gonna be, would be kind of bad if it was some sort of game glitch that caused this. I could also foul him, but same thing there. Why would I? It would only be mean less players to injure in the future. Anyone got some playing cards? I'm getting bored. Who knows the rules for Nurgling in the closet? I really like to make that Nurgling reference. I suppose that's a Warhammer thing. So now, Coyote, you pick the ball up. You run up here. And you pass it to this guy. Actually, pass it to this guy. Well, half point. Right, yeah, another 2 minutes, then we will try another move. I suppose I should be editing this video, but video editing is really not much fun for me. I only have, what's it called, Windows Movie Maker for video editing, and it takes like twice as long as just uploading the video. Also, you'll miss all my riveting commentary. I'm sure you're excited to stay and watch this. I happen to know that there's actually no other videos that are up on YouTube right now are any interesting either, so you might as well stay here and watch this. I wish I had something interesting to talk about. But I really try to just talk about the game I'm playing, because I'm focused on winning and playing as well as I can. We can talk about how I left Wolverine on the sidelines here. That's not very nice of me. He just leveled up and got his new skill. Look how sad he looks. He really wanted to show off his mighty blow. Instead he's standing there in the rain next to the Hawk Jr. and not get to play at all. Yeah. Sorry, Wolverine, you'll be on the next drive, I promise. I'll leave my... well, probably not the thrower, we kind of need him to pick up the ball. Everyone else is terrible. Maybe I'll leave the troll out, he has a lot of SPP, but one more touchdown with the troll would actually get him to level up. Also, it would be fun to see the troll score and get a touchdown. That would not be a level up. I'm trying to see who to score with. I think we're gonna try to score with Giraffe to get him caught up on SPP. Alright, it's our turn. I am gonna try this now. Everyone in there. In case we drop the ball, someone will catch it and score. You only have 2 turns to do this. You pick it up, you have the extra reroll. And you still dropped it. Well, okay. Maybe we can't score. I shouldn't have tried that pass. The ball is not going back into our hands. So... anyway, anyone else got anything interesting? Any interesting stories? You can put them in the comments below. And everyone can scroll down and read those comments. Except me, I'll have to sit here and watch the clock. Yeah. Right. Okay, 2 more minutes. You'd think there would be some sort of the game would check if your timeout, if your turn ends in a timeout, it would be looking that have they made any commands, as they, you know, and did they move anything? If not, they should probably put them on a 3-minute timeout. Waiting for opponent. That was a long waiting for opponent. Maybe he actually connected. And then you know, you get the 3-minute disconnection timeout. And if you haven't moved in 2 minutes for the turn and 3 minutes for the disconnection timeout, you should just, you know, automatically forfeit, like when you disconnect. But for some reason that didn't happen here. So I am going to try to pick up the ball and give it to this guy. Maybe I should just run it in to make sure that I actually score a touchdown. Here you go. You got it! And he leveled up! Fantastic. What a turn of events. Who would have guessed? Okay. The match is launched for real. Okay, well, if that's his setup, I'm gonna put... well, we don't have a turn here actually, so... let's just put up our normal defense. Troll in the center. Guard guy next to him. And then... probably this orc. And then the rest of them behind. Probably don't need to be that specific. And yeah, goblin up there, kick off from here, confirm. See what he does. I would have to wager doing nothing. And another 2 minutes. And then we're gonna kick off, and then we're gonna wait another 2 minutes. And that's half time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 15 across, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26. 15 times 26 is the game area. For those of you who didn't know that. Riveting fact here. How many squares is that? That's a simple multiplication for you guys. 15 times 26. Same as 30 times 13. Might be easier. 3 times 13 is 390. No, it's 39. Times 10 is 390, so 390 squares. Yeah. Well, doesn't seem like you'll be moving any more players, so I'm gonna kick the ball off here maybe. Oh, we got an extra reroll. Exciting times. He's not gonna use it. Most likely. How does this remind Jim of the time he got bored and chained all the goblin technician together to make a long chain, a weapon of mass reconstruction? I mean, the only reason for him to mention that is for him to make that pun about mass reconstruction. Doesn't make any sense. I suppose I could turn the commentators on so you can hear them. I can't hear them, I can read them, but I've heard all of their commentary already. Maybe not all of it. There's some specifics when you use a certain skill. Maybe some skill like leap, I haven't heard everything. If you use leap on a Croxigore, maybe he has something to say about that. So what do we want to do in the next half? Apart from trying to score on giraffe, should we try to score on hippo? He needs one for. Oh, I forgot to put Wolverine in. Well, sorry, Wolverine. You're gonna play the next half. I promise. I wonder. Yes. Maybe I should just start playing some other game here. I have Windows 10. They don't have Minesweeper in Windows 10. That's terrible. You have to get it extra. Probably download it from the Windows App Shop or something like that. I mean, you can get Microsoft Solitaire's collection. There's some cards, but it's half time. We've suffered through half of it, and now only the other half remains. That's at least 16 minutes of waiting plus the setup time, so at least 18 minutes of waiting unless we score anything. And if we score, we have to wait another 2 minutes. So this time I will put everyone up on the line. And I'll put Wolverine on. Yay, Wolverine. There he is. Wolf has leveled up. He's gonna do a punch. I'm gonna shift the hippo to out here so he can hit the Croxigore. Where am I gonna put our... I'm gonna put him over here. That way we can get an extra in case we fail on the edge. And then I'm gonna put over there, Cougar over here, Wolverine over here. I suppose we should have put... where is he? Giraffe. You should go over here so you can actually try and score. I'll try to kick off in front of you. If he gets back now, it's I'm probably gonna have some trouble. So punch him. Actually, let's do it this and then we'll go from this side. Okay. Oh, I should have moved the thrower up as well. A little bit at least. So now we wait 2 minutes for him to organize his players. Most likely he's gonna organize them by having them stay exactly where they are right now. And then I'm gonna try to kick off over here and we'll have Giraffe run up and pick up the ball. And then run a little bit further and then run in touchdown in 3 turns. You can run in a touchdown in 2 turns if you go for it. Actually you can't if you have 4 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2. No, you'd be still 1 step short. As we counted, it's 13 steps to the end. The lizard we played last could have done it because he had 10 movements. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then he had sprint, which allows him to go for it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And he also had sure feet, so he wouldn't fall on his sprinting that often. But he gave up before he actually got the ball. Sadly enough. So punch the Croxigore, punch this guy, punch this guy, punch this guy. Then punch this guy, and this guy lost, I suppose. A lineman. Should have put this guy with Mighty Blow in there. Where's Wolverine? Is he over here? Right, he's not gonna get to punch anyone. Maybe I'll blitz with him, but I was planning on blitzing with this guy, so we can pile on as well. Right, where do we want to kick? Right, we want to kick it as close as possible to... Actually, let's kick it as far as possible. Extra reroll. Okay, well, we can use that. The ball's still on the field. So we start by moving... This is actually pretty good, because he can... Oh right, it's not our turn. It's his turn first. Is this when he returns? Probably not. Yeah, this is strange. I'm not sure I want to upload this even. It's a waste of internet storage space. Yeah, I don't have much to talk about. Maybe I'll ask you questions. Well, probably no one watching, so what's the point? But if anyone's watching, would you like me to play another team? Would you like me to mix it up and perhaps create more teams to play on these videos? Maybe we could have the wild animals one day and then have another team. Maybe a Lizardman team. I have the Lizardman DLC. I don't have the Wood Elf DLC, so I can't play Wood Elves, but all other teams that are in the game I can play. For now. They will add more teams later, is the plan, I think. But they will cost extra money. Not too fond of that. I don't have that much money to go around, so I would probably not pay extra to play other teams unless I find them really interesting. But if someone really wanted me to play with some other team, then maybe I could consider it. Maybe you'd like to see me try to play in the other league, the one where you have to have a 1500 team to enter, like the Elite League. Perhaps we'll find some better opponents there. Not that we're having an easy time here, by the way, but maybe the players there would be more committed, and we wouldn't find as many who give up when things don't go their way, or games like this where nothing happens. So now it's our turn. Go, giraffe, go. Okay, there he goes. Hippo's turn. Get the Croxigore. Only a push. Well, you're gonna have more chances. Might as well follow, because you have guard. You can do that next turn. So here we have 2 assists, and we got him down. Good work, Rhinocalf. No injury. Then we're gonna have... Oh, right, because of that. Well, that's too bad. This guy has guard. Okay, well, Wolverine, there's a job for you. Insist on this. So punch this guy. Reroll. We actually stole lots of rerolls. Halfling Master Chef doing work. Sadly, to no avail, because we don't really need it in this game. Okay, we failed that one. So let's punch this guy. Push him away. Stay. Then we need to... Can we actually get him? We can get this guy maybe. We put someone over there. How far can our thrower get? He can get up there. Very good then. Let's punch this guy instead. Push him back, I suppose. Let's follow, because why not? And then I want to blitz with this guy. So that'll be a going for it. No, it won't. Didn't manage to get him down. Push him to the side, follow. And then you could move up on this guy, I suppose. There we go. I want to knock everyone down, so I might get some injury points. I said it would be unfair to injure his guys, but I'm just trying to get level as well as I can. I don't want to surrender this match just because it's boring to play. And I might as well try to do as well as I can, even though my opponent isn't here. I will do my best. This guy has guard. Well, it doesn't really matter. We will have another punch with Hippo. Maybe we should punch with the Rhinocalf instead, because he has block. Then we need someone else to assist. These punches will be favorable for us. I wouldn't mind injuring the loner skinks. I mean, no one cares about them. I could punch this guy to here and push him into here and push this guy up here, and then I could get this skink as well with him. And after I get that skink, I would have +1 for this guy on him. That's not a bad idea. And if it's a push, then we have more people over here who can punch him. And the last thing I'll do is to try and... Should I actually try and pick up the ball? Probably for the best. If he fails, then he can do it again next turn. We can reroll if he falls. We have 6 rerolls because we stole our opponents. 3 of them. So let's do this. This is kind of interesting. Yeah, that'll work. Then push our lineman into his down Saurus up here. And then this lineman can knock down the skink. Yes, that'll work. And that's a stun. Oh, that's something. And then we will have a +1 on this one. So we practiced some good tactics for knocking down opponents. Here we have... Wow, is that gonna be a loner? No. Alright, we'll take a push. Should have used the other guy apparently. Let's have you up here. You can't move very far, so let's move you up here. You can go there. You can go here. We have these punches, I forgot. There he goes, and we can follow up on that. If we break armor, yeah, he's stunned, so pile on. Good chance to injure. And no one cares because that's a loner skink. So he's down. Also no long-term effect, so not even the skink is worried about this. Right. There he goes. Let's blitz here. Might as well. Get him down. And then run to here, I suppose. And now we try to pick the ball up. One going for it. He didn't get it, but he will have more chances in future. So only 2 players left standing. No, 3. This guy as well. Might be able to blitz him to get the others down. Actually 4. The skink is also on his feet. And if we do pick the ball up next turn, we could run in a touchdown. But it's only at 33% for this guy to catch the ball in this weather conditions. So it will be difficult. Would have been quite a difficult game probably if we had to actually play it because of the rain. He didn't have a 4 agility skink either, so it would have been a lot of trying to pick up the ball and using rerolls on that. He had a lot of rerolls, but that doesn't really help him if he's not playing at all. So who should knock this guy down? We have 3+. We could use Wolverine for a Mighty Blow chance. We have Mighty Blow on Hippo as well, but he doesn't have block. And then he could go over here, the +2. There would only be a single die. If we move someone, we could have a 2 die. Push him back here and punch him with the... well, that's all assuming we don't get him down with the first punch. I'm gonna start over here though. Cougar! Get this loner skink. Journeyman. Only a push. No matter. Then we have this one. Let's do it from here. That'll do. And then this one. Well, Wolverine, you got to do something. Now let's move some players up to this guy in case we get another chance. some more people over here. In case we get another chance. We do have a blitz. I forgot about. We have to do a going for it to blitz now. Kinda want to use the reroll for something other than going for it, but we didn't need to. Armor break, knockout on the snake. And let's try to pick the ball up with a reroll. So this skink might be back if we score, but it's no big deal if it's not. It's one more player we can knock down and try to get an injury. And then pick the ball up and score, please. No, no. No. Okay, next turn maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if there's any... Is there anything you could do? You can concede or quit the game. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe if you quit the game it doesn't count you as having lost it. But I don't think if we quit the game we might actually not win. The goblins are watching from the sidelines. We could try to get points on Hawk Jr., I suppose. He's only one away from getting a level up. We could try to pass with him, but in these conditions it's just too difficult to catch the ball. And we don't have anyone with agility up. Well, we do have one of the Black Orcs with agility up, but he's still not better than anyone else to catch the ball. Well, he's better than this Black Orc, who's having problems picking it up. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna knock him this way, then knock him again this way, and then we will have more people to hit him. We'll have many chances unless I miss. In case I miss the first one and the second one. But it should be a good chance to knock him down with just one hit. He doesn't have any extra SPP. Just a level 1. There he goes. No armor break. Okay, well, at this point I'm gonna put all these guys as close to the ball as I can. So if the ball actually is dropped, we might have a chance that it lands in the hands of one of the other guys. This guy's almost blocked in here. I guess you might be able to box someone in with 8 down people. Oh, well, the troll is gonna be stupid now, isn't he? Nope, he's having a good day. There you go, and then score. You got it! And he didn't fall. There he goes. 3 SPP for Giraffe. Ooh, look at him, he's really happy about that. Ground pound, chest pound. Well, that does mean we have to wait another 2 minutes for him to set up his team. But we might actually... Let's put Hawk Jr. on the field. Oh, we have to put someone else off the field. Let's put our... Well, he doesn't need to kick it, I suppose. Coyote's close to level up. Cougar is already leveled up enough, I think. Let's put Cougar off here. This can have a rest. And then we're gonna shift these two around. I'm gonna put him over here. Giraffe needs another touchdown, I suppose. We could try to get Hippo to score one, but it's not much time left actually. I'm gonna move Gorilla up a bit, it doesn't need to be that far back. Otherwise, same procedure as last time, I think. The skink didn't wake up. And neither did he. Right, more dead time here. Just waiting for the timer. It could have been worse. I think there are leagues that have more than 2-minute timers. This is probably the reason why they're not that common. I suppose there are also speed leagues in which you only get a minute or 30 seconds to take your turn. But if you play Blood Bowl, some matches will be like this. This is why I like playing the AI more than I like playing opponents online. Because sometimes you just get these games and you can't do anything. I could forfeit the game, I suppose, if I really didn't care about winning or losing. But if you want to play, you want to play competitively. And then you don't want to take a loss just because your opponent's team are having some sort of connection issues. You're gonna take some losses when you get connection issues instead, which you can't deal with. Alright, here's the kickoff. I'm gonna kick far and to the right. And then we're gonna wait 2 minutes. Oh no, we're gonna wait a little longer because he actually gets to choose who gets the ball. If he doesn't choose, who does it go to? I think it goes to this guy. First guy on the first line. Maybe first guy from the behind, but I think it's this guy who gets the ball. Does he get 2 minutes to pick who gets the ball? No, someone's already gotten the ball. Who got the ball? No, he got 2 minutes. Oh no, and now his time is all up. Who got the ball here? You don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it. Cruxigor doesn't have it. Okay, there he goes. Okay, so this guy gets it, I suppose. Not much to do, we can watch the rain from this angle. Kind of nice rain effect. Sort of fits with wherever your zoom level is. I suppose the graphics are the main strength of this game compared to its predecessor. Many people actually say they prefer the predecessor because it has more teams and also had a little bit less glitches in the UI and At the beginning, the end turn button was right here, which was kind of annoying because it's sort of in the middle of what you're trying to do. Now it's at least moved to the side over here. They patched it. I've never played Blood Bowl 1, or the original Blood Bowl. I think I played the board game once when I was a kid. I was about, I think 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, something like that. A friend of mine had saw it in a store and got his parents to buy it because he thought the front of the box looked really cool. It was an ogre who had picked up a goblin and was running with him as a ball when the goblin held the ball. So he was all like, oh, the ogres can pick up the goblins and then they can run with them. And then we started playing and actually you can't do that. It was only on the box. So he was a bit disappointed about that. And of course, a lot of rules. Ooh, we injured his proxy ball. Well, at least he was level 1. Fractured arm, so he's just gonna miss the game. Yeah, we were 9 and 10, so there was a lot of rules and we didn't quite get to all of them. And I tried to get most of the rules. I liked reading rule books and stuff like that. But well, we got a game going and he managed to get the ball and then he ran straight through my line with just dodges. And I was like, what? You can't do that. And he was like, yeah, well, I rolled a 6 and broke through. And he scored and I was like, well, that's stupid. I didn't get a chance to stop it. So I was a bit annoyed about that. And he was a bit annoyed that you couldn't pick up goblins and pick up other players and carry them. So we sort of never played it again. Alright, we're having better luck with armor breaks. No injuries though, except the first one. This one won't work. This one will. Might as well reroll. We don't have anything else to use our rerolls for. So now I'm actually blocking myself here. That won't work, but let's just keep it there. And then you could... There's no point in tackling him now. Let's just move up there. And then we could actually... Giraffe move up. I'm gonna try and get him around there to perhaps pick the ball up. We could have Wolverine Blitz again. Over here. No, he has to push. Okay. Get him next time. And then run around. Yeah, so that was my experience with Blood Bowl before I got Blood Bowl 2. I saw it online. Someone else was on YouTube was playing it. And watched some Twitch streams of people playing it, and I was like, yeah, that looks like fun. So I picked it up, and same time I got my new computer. I thought, well, maybe a brand new computer can actually run a game that's not 5 years old, and it could. And then I started my channel in the same time. So here we are. I'm playing Blood Bowl on YouTube against someone who's not even here. Just talking to myself. Yeah, the Cruxigore was level 1, so he's probably not going to be too worried about having him off a game. At least not if he's actually playing the game. Maybe he did this just so he'd get his 3 players back if they're out for that one game. He just thought, oh, I'm gonna have to play without 3 of my skinks, my high level skinks. So I'm just gonna sign up for a game and then let the timer end, hope that my opponent forfeits it because he wouldn't be playing the whole game because it's so boring to wait. And in the meantime I'll walk away and do something else and sit at my computer. Perhaps he's playing some other game and having Blood Bowl open in the background. It's one way to deal with one game injuries. Now he's got another 1-game injury. So if that's the case, at least we've punished him a little bit. I mean, you might as well try to play. You're gonna lose anyway if you do that. So you might as well try to play and get some punches in. You're still gonna take a few injuries or losses, and it's gonna be a lot faster because you're not gonna have to wait 2 minutes all the time. Okay, let's try to get the ball free, shouldn't we? That'll work. Let's pile on too. Hey! Okay, we stunned him. So, who's gonna pick up the ball? This guy can pick up the ball and we could toss it to our goblin and he could score. We also need 1 more point on giraffe. And we were talking about actually getting Hippo to score, but it's not that far away. Let's try. How can you run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move you as far forward as we can. Actually to here would be good. Then let's have the goblin pick up the ball and throw it to him, and then he runs up and gives it to him. That way the goblin gets 1 SPP as well. But first 10, 16. We're not gonna get 2 chances at this, so we might as well. Oh, we could get a chance with our thrower, but that's not ideal. We want to do other stuff. Alright, that's a knockout, no injury. So we have to wait 15 seconds for that. Would have been fun to have another movement injury. I have 3 crushed hips. So we could try to blitz this guy or this skink here. It's a bit far. We could try to blitz the skink. Well, if I can get someone to go straight this way, we could actually push him into us. How far can you get? Can you get all the way there? Yeah, this is probably good. Well, it doesn't work because he has sidestep. So he wouldn't go straight back anyway. He'd go to one of these places. Probably this one because it's the first one. Top left from our side. I suppose that's how it picks. Be bottom right from when you're playing. There he goes. Now I wanted to move someone up to this guy, but I can't. Not yet at least, so let's get the ball and then move here. Don't drop it. Good. I'll give it to this guy. Stunty. Let's reroll that. Beautiful pass. No SPP though because he didn't catch it. So we could try that again. I mean, it's not easy to pass with a stunty goblin, and we don't have catch on the receiver. But I think we should have a little bit of a chance at least. How much? We need 2 more SPP for Coyote. Maybe if we let's this Saurus who has no SPP either. So we wouldn't be missed if he was injured. I do want to try to get the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to pass it. Oh, actually, we can go there. And then pass it to this guy, and maybe he can score again for a second touchdown, and thereby be level 2 to our next game. Could run down with the goblin. But if we pass over here, well then we could actually hand it over here. If it fails though, we can't really score with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could move this guy up 1 and then we'd still have the chance next time. Well, we still have a chance because we could go going for it, but I think we'll need a reroll to actually get the ball where we want it. Okay. There's turn 15 gone for him. I want to get SPP on this guy, but I'd have to do a going for it. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's get this guy up here. This guy up here. And then Blitz. Failed the going for it. Let's reroll that. Might as well. And we got him down. And we can pile on, it doesn't cost us anything. But we didn't break armor, so we're probably not going to break armor. Alright, now let's try this. Drop the ball, alright. Well, now we're in a bit of a problem here, because now we have to do this that way, and I didn't move him up either. So we sort of have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can still reach him, hand it over, but we have to do a going for it with this guy. That means we would have to make the pass here if we want this SPP. We could of course pick it up and then hand it over here, and then make the pass with this guy. But then we wouldn't get that SPP for our goblin. And we want the SPP for our goblin as well as over here. Our troll could use one more SPP as well, but he's not going to be making any passes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going for it, hand over. Run up and pass it with the troll. Nah, it's not gonna happen. I think we just try this again. Pick it up, toss it to this guy, run up here, hand it over, run in a touchdown. If it doesn't work, then, well, we didn't really lose anything, and also it's SPP you shouldn't really have, because this game is there's no contest here. Other people have to work hard for their SPP. Well, all we have to do is sit here and wait. We are gonna get an MVP, of course, and so is our opponent, because he actually played the whole game, in a manner of speaking. Okay, Goblin, pick up the ball, don't drop it. Then go over here and pass. Okay, you dropped it. I said you shouldn't drop it, so please don't drop it. You dropped it. Alright, well, no SPP for you. You're gonna stay level 1. And the game's over. I think that's the best news we've had all day. Right, everyone's happy about the rain and the match. And we got some winnings. And we got Fan Factor for that, I don't know why. Our troll got the MVP, so he leveled up anyway. And the Saurus we tried to injure on the end there, but we actually got the MVP for him. So yeah, he had 0 touchdowns, 0 deaths, 0 passes, 0 armor breaks. 6% ball possession, that's because we actually failed to the kickoff and we got it there for 1 turn. 42 successful blocks, only 2 injuries, some SPP, more than a regular game I suppose, but with the time that took I'm not really excited about it. Our SPP is up to our team value is up to 1880, because we did manage to get a lot of level ups, I think. that means 2 level ups. A lot. So those will happen next time, because this took a fair while, and well, I don't think this will be one of my more interesting videos, unless you disagree. Yeah, we'll probably have next turn we will have 1900 team value or more. So, well, I hope this doesn't mean we will have more games like this. I hope we will actually have to play someone who poses a bit of a threat against us. But if you manage to stick through all that, thank you very much for watching. I apologize for the lack of action, but I couldn't really do much about that. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video, hopefully with more action and more actual Blood Bowl. But until then, bye for now.